What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Level 7K, Level 7 Knowledge. Is your boy Soldier, or you can call me Jay. It don't matter to me. I resonate with both, right? And today we talking about wet dreams, right? And I know, you probably just think it as just a dream, or you just, quote unquote horny or whatever you want to use that term. But no, it's a deeper spiritual meaning that I feel like you guys need to know about this. And before we even get into that, I gotta make a quick just announcement, right? Right now, y'all, I'm doing something right now. Like I'm working this new job, and it's taking a lot out of me, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It's taking a lot out of me, but I still want to continue to do my videos. So that's what's been the gap in the videos. You know what I mean? But now we got that out the way. I just want to give y'all, for the people who've been subscribing and looking at my videos, like why I haven't been posting. But that's the reason, right? But we can go straight to the wet dreams, right? First, you must understand that when you're doing these, first of all, how can I say? You have an outer verse and an inner verse, right? You have the world outside of you, and you have the worlds within your body, your vessel, right? And when you go to sleep, you go into your inner world. That's why we go to sleep. We go somewhere. We going into, our inner verse, right? And we have 7 chakras, right? And each of these chakras are power centers within our body, right? And when we go to sleep, depending on the vibration of, let's say, if everything's aligned, that's when you get more of your heavenly dreams. But if something's out of order, your body normally takes your consciousness to that area to let you know something's out of order. So like normally when you having wet dreams, it's because your sacral chakra is creative energy is out of order, right? It's out of whack. You may be lusting, or you might just be having dirty thoughts or things of that nature, but that leaves you open to these beings called Succubus, Incubus, right? Either regardless of the Succubus being the female, the Incubus being the male, both of them are male, just putting that out there. But it takes the form of a woman, right? And what these things do, they feed on that creative sexual energy. And I'm just warning people to let people know, when you having sex with these beings in the other realm and you just think it's a dream, you're actually in that realm. Like you're tapping into another, your inner self, a smaller version of yourself. Like it's hard to explain, but how can I put it? You're tapping into a version of you that's in your body right now, right? In that chakra, living out in a realm that's run by that energy of that chakra, right? And whenever it's out of whack, that means the person, yourself, in that chakra is out of balance. You know what I mean? Thought process and the mentality of that person. So you're basically getting a vision of what's going on in that realm when you're dreaming in that. So when you're giving your energy up to this lower vibrational entity that's draining you, it's an energy vampire. That's all they are. They low level. You can call them demons or whatever. I don't really care. Whatever works for you. I call them low vibrational entities. You get what I'm saying? But they feed off of that energy, and you need to know that you can protect yourself from this. So like if you have been, masturbating and things like that, that open yourself up to these things too. So just know that, draining your energy is like calling it. That's like you masturbating and releasing and draining your energy is like for those energy drainers is like they sharks, and you're throwing blood in the water. You get what I'm saying? Like you're asking for them, you're calling them. You get what I'm saying? And attracting them basically, because you're just spewing that energy, and that energy is not going nowhere. That's free energy that you're spewing. And if you don't know the energy that I'm talking about, I have a video about semen retention that goes over all this, right, on my channel. Just check it out. But the reason why you want to check this, because these things are draining you of your energy that you use for manifestations, or your energy, how can I say, to create, that same sexual energy that can create life, can help you manifest your dreams and your basically anything you want. It's not a particular thing you want. Anything you want to manifest it, it's creative energy. You can use it come with ideas in your right headspace or whatever, right? And if you don't know that you're giving yourself up to this energy, you can have what they call spiritual wives and spiritual husbands. It's basically people that you have spirit sex with. Like, this is deep, brother. It's deep. You know what I mean? Excuse me about, my mannerism, how I am right now, man. I'm just a little tired. It's been a day. But yeah, it's deep, man, and the ways you could protect yourself of this is getting yourself some crystals, you know what I'm saying? Wearing on your receiving hand. If you don't know what receiving hand and all the crystals things is, I got a video on that called Crystals. Look on my playlist on tab, and it should say negative attachments and /healing. Go in there and then you go down the list and you'll see the crystals, the healing. Or you could just go down my videos things and look, you can see crystals on there. But you want to have something to protect you in your astral realm, you know what I'm saying? Because there's more than it just meets this 3D physical realm. Like, there's these negative, don't get it twisted, there's positive entities out there, you know what I mean? There's positive and negative, but you must also know if something's like, if you're in that lustful mind state, if you're masturbating, if you're doing all these things that's low vibrational, man, you're attracting that stuff. And if you get attachments, right, one attachment can end up building up to another attachment, because if you're always feeling drained of your creative sacral energy, you can normally feel just drained, you get what I'm saying, just tired, never really want to do nothing. And what that can lead to is you trying to find ways to make yourself feel better, and that can lead to substance abuse. And you know how that goes with addictions. You start having one addiction, you can start attracting other things that feed off addictions, like sadness, depression, drinking, drug use. Like, they got entities that feed off all of that stuff. So this can lead to many if you're not careful. That's why you gotta kind of nip that in the bud. So I'm not saying you can't have fun and do your thing, but just do it responsibly and never let it have control over you. Have some balance with it, to where you tell yourself, you're gonna stop, and you do stop. You get what I'm saying? And then, you can start back whenever you feel like you've balanced. However long you was on it, that's how long you need to be off of it. But I feel like as far as masturbation, you gotta let that go completely, brother. Sister, like, you gotta let that go, because that's attracting them negative entities, man. And you don't want them affecting your manifestations. You don't want them affecting your energy with being a positive person, because these things could start throwing negative thoughts into your head. That's not even your thoughts. You ever had a thought in your head that just pop up and you're like, what the fuck? Like, where did that even come from? Like, that don't even vibe with me. Like, that's not even, like, I don't get down like that, or I don't think like that, or I don't move like that. That's them just throwing bait out there to see if you with it. It's not your thought unless you go with it. You get what I'm saying? Once you take it as your thought and that's what I resonate with, then it becomes a part of your reality. They basically shifted your mind, and that's what they do. They tricksters, bro. So you just gotta be on point with that, and don't be on point of that. Semen retention helps a body good, and normally when you on that battle, like when semen retention, they're gonna try whatever they can to keep you, feeding them, because this is how they feed. You gotta literally starve this thing out. Like, literally, you can't, no masturbation, no porn, not like, can't even watch it, no dirty thoughts, I know that might be hard for some people, bro, but just keep your mind on your goals, your focus on your highest expectations of what you want to do with yourself and your family, or just for yourself, you know what I'm saying, and you'll be fine. Wake up and be grateful for everything that you have, because remember, everything that we have can be gone in a second. So just be grateful for everything you have, and just keep your mind focused on that. And over time, it's gonna be things that's gonna pop up. Just you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Hopefully, you don't have to go through this, but if you going through this, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. When it's gonna be like random stuff that don't never happen, like females coming at you out of nowhere or something, like just trying to get at you and just doing wild stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to go into some of the stories and stuff that I ain't. But you gonna see what I mean. It's gonna be like stuff to try to lure you into that not even negative, but that lustful mind state. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta fight that. You know what I mean? And once you become control over that, you have a stronger mind and control over your sacred energy, your divine masculinity, your divine femininity for the ladies out there, because they go through this too. You get what I'm saying? So just pay attention, y'all. Like it's very, these aren't just, how can I say, fictional characters that you just have in your mind. That's an actual being. That's an actual entity, and it's feeding off of your energy. And if you don't think that's actually happening, why do you actually release? For my fellas out there, if you think this is a game, you just, oh, that's just my body. Nah, like, you, man, right now, if you want to get with a female and do your thing, right, in order for you to release, you got to get to a certain point, you know, for that to happen, right? You got to get right, you get what I'm saying? So how can you do that in a dream? And in a dream, if you release in that dream, you release in real life, because it's all intertwined, bro. It's a marriage. Your spirit body and your physical body is a marriage. So if you're spiritually having sex, your physical body is going to release too, brother. So this is very important. And let me tell you this: if you have release in your dreams and you worrying about your energy, like, because it can be one day you might fight it to where in that dream, when you release that energy, you're wondering if you're losing the battle. You get what I'm saying? Now look, let me tell you this: you don't want to release in those dreams, but if you do, it's okay. This is why, because it's only gonna release only like 3 days worth of energy. This is just from the knowledge that I've learned, right? 3 days worth of energy that you can recoup right back. You might feel a little bit tired or something like that, but you can recoup that energy right back. Now, if you're masturbating, your body is literally thinking that you're about to have a baby, so it's giving all your nutrients into that. So that takes a way longer time period. It might be months, you know what I mean, for you to get back that energy. So that's why you really want to stay away from that, you know what I mean. And if you still, like, if you're on a semen retention journey, you can try tantric sex. I would say first get your mind right, you know what I mean. Get your mind right first before you go into just think about sex, because you can easily get lured right back into it, you know what I mean, and not knowing, especially if these people got attachments, if the person you having sex with, they got STDs, as far as sexual transmitted demons or entities that's attached to them spiritually, you know what I mean, because they got lustful minds, and then you go up in that person, or that person goes up in you, you know, for my ladies out there, and now y'all become one, and that entity transfers over to you. You get what I'm saying? So you just want to be mindful, y'all. It's very, very important. It's a spiritual warfare. It's a quiet war going on, and if you don't know what's going on, it can take you by storm. Some of y'all probably got some shit going on right now and don't even know. You know what I mean? So you can to get rid of this stuff, you can do spiritual baths. You're gonna have to, I would say, do a spiritual bath every day. I would say keep your mind focused on your goals. For my fellas out there, do semen retention. For my women, I would say focus on your goals, do yoga, you know what I mean? Dip into your sacred femininity, you know what I mean? Learn about how to use your sexual energy in a way of creativity. Do art, you know what I mean? Music, whatever, you just do something else with it other than sex until you starve that entity out. And you're gonna notice, because your dreams are gonna first they're gonna get aggressive. Like they're gonna, like, the sexual, it's gonna start getting weird, bro. It's gonna be like sexual stuff that's just gonna be popping up in your dreams, and it's gonna be weird as hell. You gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. It's gonna be some weird shit, because whatever it is in your mind, so it's trying to, it's like it's binded to you, and it can connect to your mind to try to figure out what gets you off, so it can get you to defeat it. You know what I'm saying? So what you're gonna have to do is, you're gonna, whatever you find, the finest thing, the finest female, finest male, for all my women out there, and they figure out that's what you like, they're gonna try to use that. So you gotta be able to tell that person in your dream that in reality that you would give it to, no. You get what I'm saying? Because they're gonna try, you know what I mean? I'm telling y'all from experience. So and once you do that, it's gonna be a little bit of battle, but you can definitely win it. Don't give up. Don't give up at all. But just bringing knowledge out there into these wet dreams, man. It ain't just, you just having a dream on some regular stuff and you just releasing. Nah, like you're having spiritual sex. And you need to know this. You know what I mean? Some of y'all literally being spiritually molested by people who, and this is real tough, people who know how to do this magic, right? They dabble in black magic to where they can astral project, which astral projection isn't black magic, but these people who do black magic can astral project and go in your dreams and have spiritual sex with you. So be mindful, y'all. I'm just giving y'all a little game, man. If y'all like the video, go ahead and give your boy a like. If y'all want to see more of my videos, you can subscribe. And if you want to just show me some love, you can just leave a comment, man. Peace and love, y'all.